Welcome to FieldServicely's Standard Plan. In this video, we will go through a few select features that will help you get started with FieldServicely. In the first section of this video, we will go through the owner/admin side of the system, and then move on to how teams on the move can use it from the mobile app. You will be amazed to know just how much you can get done with FieldServicely. Without further ado, let us start with the tutorial. The first thing you will need to do is add employees or technicians to your organization. Your first instance of adding employees comes when you are going through the sign-up process. The other instances come once you have signed up. By going to the Members tab from the left sidebar, you can find the option to add more members on the top right of the page. Here, simply add their email address and click on Send Invitation. Your employees will receive an email regarding joining the organization. You can also upload a CSV file of all the emails by clicking on Upload a CSV. From here, you need to download our template and fill it in with the email addresses of your employees. For members to accept this invitation, it is quite simple. All they have to do is accept the invite sent to their email address, provide their names, and set a password for their account. Once done, they can use the credentials to log in from the device they use. Once your members have joined the organization, the next step is to create a team. The Teams feature can be used in multiple ways, from dividing and managing your employees based on their work location, their department, or any way you want to manage. By dividing your team by their work location, you are geofencing the location you want them to work from. But if you have exceptions in this case, like employees you want to give the option to clock in from even outside the designated area, you can mark those employees as remote workers from their member detail page. By clocking into the team, whether those employees who are required to clock in from the designated area or those you give the choice to clock in from outside that area, you will get their exact locations. If you want to track your employees without wanting to assign them tasks, then this is enough. With Teams, you will get the attendance, timesheet, route map, and payroll data with total time they have been active. However, if you also want to designate tasks to your team members, you will need to create a project first. All you need to do is provide a project name and the status of the project. Now comes one of the most important parts of your work process, creating tasks. You can do so from either the Quick Actions, Schedule, or the All Tasks module under Tasks. Click on Create Task to open the task creation form. Here, you need to add the task name, choose the project which this task is being created for, choose service location, provide a description, choose your assignees, choose task start date, the start time and end time, and if it is a recurring task, click the Recurring Schedule button and choose how you want the task to repeat and the end date. You can also give your employees the freedom to choose when to check into the task by clicking Anytime this day. If you want, you can also add subtasks to break the task down for your employees. Finish the process by choosing a theme to color coordinate your task, then click Create Task. On the other hand, if this is a task you want to schedule later, you can mark it as Later and hit the Create Task button. With the tasks now created, you can see them on the scheduling calendar, and by clicking on the Unscheduled bar on the right side, you can see your unscheduled task, which you can drag onto the scheduling calendar once you decide when you want it to be worked on. By assigning tasks to your employees and having them work on them, you can track their attendance, timesheets, and payroll, as well as find evidence for the tasks they have finished.
But before that, I will show you how your employees can begin this tracking process for their assigned work by using our mobile app. FieldServicely supports both Android and iOS, so just go to the respective marketplace page and download it. Or you can click on the mobile app option under See More. It will take you to the page where you can find the links for the app download. With the app downloaded, your employees will now be able to log in through the credentials they have set up for themselves. Once logged in, the first thing they will see is the dashboard, where they can see statistics of their overall task. If you notice the top left, you will see 3 bars for our menu. Through it, navigation to other features of the mobile app is possible. The mobile app allows your employees to clock in and out of their assigned teams, keep track of their timesheets, and add manual timesheets if necessary, see the shifts assigned to them, see tasks assigned to them, see the jobs they are assigned to on a map view, and see their attendance. It is recommended that your employees turn on their notifications on their mobile app so they are always alerted to any updates through the mobile app. Now, let us proceed through the FieldServicely mobile app. To start, they will need to go to the Team section and clock in to the team they have been assigned. Once clocked in, you will get their live location, timesheets, and other data. Now the employee can check into task as well. From the Tasks section, you can check the calendar to see assigned tasks on different days. Once the task is completed, check out of the task. Your employee will be prompted to submit evidence in either an image format or an audio format, with the bonus of adding a note and even an evidence in the subtasks. Once these have been submitted, the task will be sent for approval. Now, if your employee wants to see which jobs of theirs have been approved, they can see this Approved section. They can also see their rejected jobs and jobs they have missed. The Task Approval section will show you the submitted task. When you click on it, you will be able to see the evidence that was sent in. Once you have checked them all, you can choose to either approve or reject the task. With the task completed, if you go into Timesheets, you can see the duration worked on that particular task. And if you move to Payroll, you can see the amount owed to that particular employee for the task they have completed. Attendance will show you how long your employee has been active during the day based on the time spent clocked into the designated team. Another handy feature that FieldServicely offers is route optimization to optimize routes for your employees should they have a few tasks assigned to them on a single day. With this, you have a basic understanding of how you can use FieldServicely for your business. But this is not the only way you can use our software. For further queries about your specific workflow and how FieldServicely can be used with it, contact support through our live chat, support email, or by booking a call with us.